very good morning to all. So today we are moving on to the next topic in general science, that is about balanced diet. So in the last class we learned about the importance of food and we learned about the nutrients which are required by the body. So today let's learn about balanced diet. So what is this balanced diet? So we know that to be healthy, in order to be healthy, so we need to eat food. So what is balanced diet? A diet which contains the right amount of carbohydrates, proteins, minerals, vitamins, all these are called balanced diet. You should always include all nutrients in the right amount in your diet, which is called as balanced diet. A diet which provides all nutrients. We know that all nutrients are needed by the body. So a diet which provides all nutrients in the right amount, which we call it as a balanced diet. So we should always have a balanced diet. This helps us to grow. It helps our body to function very properly, and at the same time, it helps us to remain healthy. So we should always have a diet which contains nutrients such as carbohydrates, fats, nutrients, minerals, vitamins in the right amount, which is called as the balanced diet. So we are done with the chapter. We learnt about the importance of food. We learnt about the nutrients which are needed by the body. Then we learnt about the importance of drinking water. So we need to drink plenty of water in order to keep our body healthy and fit. As we all know, water helps our body in many ways. It helps the free flow, it helps in the free flow of blood, it helps to control the body temperature, etc. So we need to drink lots of water. So now let's move on to the exercise of this chapter. You can take page number 73 in your textbook. And let's start with the first exercise. So tick the correct options. So I'll read out the questions and you can tick the right answers. Carbohydrates in the food are 4. Energy, growth, protection, repair. The second one. Proteins in the food are 4. Energy, protection, growth, warmth. The third one. Pulses are rich in proteins, vitamins, fats, and carbohydrates. And the fourth one, cooking makes food items soft and easy to digest, hard to eat, tough to eat, stale. And the fifth one, carrots and tomatoes can be eaten without washing, only when cooked, raw, both raw and cooked. So, I hope you have done the answers. So, let's see the answers. So, what is the answer for the first one? Carbohydrates in the food are good for energy. So, they are energy-giving foods. It gives us energy. Second one, proteins in the food are 4. Growth. So, protein-rich food helps us to grow. It helps us to build our body. The second one, pulses are rich in proteins, vitamins, fats, carbohydrates. So what is the answer? The answer is proteins. So pulses are rich in proteins. Then fourth one, cooking make food items. What is the answer? Soft and easy to digest. By cooking, food becomes softer and at the same time it will be easy for us to digest. Fifth one, carrots and tomatoes can be eaten. What is the answer? It can be eaten both raw and cooked. Even if we cook these vegetables like the tomatoes and carrots, we'll get more nutrients even when they are cooked. So they can be eaten in raw as well as cooked. Coming to the second one, true or false. So here there are 3 statements given. For statements which are true, you have to write it as, you have to color the box green. And if the statements which are false, you have to color the box red. Okay, so let's read the first one. Water helps in controlling the body temperature. Second one, the body needs only carbohydrates to be healthy. And the third one, fruits and vegetables are rich in vitamins and minerals. So now let's see the answer. So first one, water helps in controlling body temperature. So what is the answer? The statement is true, right? So you have to color it green. So water helps us in controlling body temperature. When we have water, when we drinking water or drinking cool drinks will reduce the body temperature and it keeps our body, it cools our body internally. The second one, the body needs only carbohydrates to be healthy. So what is the answer? The statement is false. So you have to color it red. So our body needs all nutrients. The third one, fruits and vegetables are rich in vitamins and minerals. So what is the answer? The answer is right. The fruits and vegetables are rich in vitamins and minerals. So you can color it as green. Coming to the third one, answer the following questions. So you have 4 questions given here. So let's discuss the question and answers. After that, you can write it down in your notebook. What's the first question? Why do we need food? So why do we need food? We learned that we need food. Food gives us energy. Food gives us stay alive and it keeps us healthy. Right. So let's see the answer. We need food to get energy. So food gives us energy. For repairing injured parts of the body. So food helps us to repair the damaged parts of the body. And for growth. Food helps us to grow. Coming to the second question. Name any food items that give energy to the body. So see the answer. Rice and banana are the best source of carbohydrates. So we learned that food items which are rich in carbohydrates are energy giving food. So it gives us energy. So food items such as rice and banana are the best source of carbohydrates which gives us energy. Coming to the third question. List 2 food items rich in proteins. So protein-rich food helps us to grow, helps us to build our body. So you can see the answer. Gram and meat are rich in proteins. So protein-rich food helps us to grow. The next question. Define a balanced diet. Balanced diet contains all the required nutrients for the body in the proper proportion, which means a diet which contains all nutrients such as carbohydrates, fats, minerals, vitamins in the right proportion. Proportion means the right amount. We call them as balanced diet. Coming to the next exercise, 4th one, answer the following questions in 2 or 3 sentences. So once we have discussed, you can write down the answers in your notebook. Starting with the first one. Why should we eat different kinds of food? So let's see the answer. We should eat different kinds of food which gives our body all that it needs. So when we eat what we like, when we eat only what we like, we cannot get all nutrients from few food items. So that we need to eat all kinds of food. So we need to eat different kinds of food in the right amount which gives us all nutrients. Coming to the second question. How food items such as beans, milk and eggs help the body? So we know that all these food items helps us to build our body. They are protein-rich food. So let's see the answer. Beans, milk and eggs contains proteins which helps the body grow. So all these food are protein-rich food. This helps us to build our body. We can say it helps us to grow. Then proteins also help to repair the injured parts of the body. So when our body gets injured or when our body gets sick, protein-rich food helps us to repair the damaged parts of the body. Coming to the third one. Why do we need to cook food? So let's see the answer. Some food items cannot be eaten raw. So we cannot eat all food items as raw. Cooking makes food soft and easy to digest. So cooking has also some benefits. It makes the food softer and at the same time it is easy to digest. And cooked food tastes and smells good. So it gives a good smell and a good taste. So we need to cook food. Coming to the fourth one, list the function of water in the body. So we learned that water is very, very important for our body to keep our body healthy and fit. So the question here is, what are the important functions of water in the body? So let's see the answer. First one, water keeps the blood flowing and controls the body temperature. So it helps the free flow of blood and at the same time it controls the body temperature. And the second one, water helps kidneys clean the blood. So we know that kidneys helps in purification of blood. It cleans the blood and the water helps kidneys clean the blood. And let's see the third one. Water helps in digesting food. So which means water and some other liquids which are present in our body breaks down the food. And our body absorbs all these nutrients from the digested food. So water even helps in digesting food. So these are some of the functions of water. Coming to the fifth one. Why should fruits and some vegetables be eaten raw? So let's see the answer. The vitamins present in all fruits and some vegetables will be lost due to heating. So if all fruits and vegetables, some of the vegetables are being cooked, so the vitamins which are present in the vegetables will be lost due to heating. So if they are cooked, so they must be eaten raw. Coming to the next one, higher order thinking skills. So we have a statement given there. So let's read the statement and answer the following questions. So let's read the first one. Ken plays football every day. His body uses plenty of energy. What kind of food items will help Ken get the energy he needs? So here the question is, what's the question here? The question here is, Ken is a little boy who plays football every day. So when he plays, he uses more of his energy. So what kind of food item he need to have? He need to have energy giving food, right? So let's see the answer. Food with carbohydrates and fat could help Ken to get enough energy. So for that, he need to eat more energy giving food. He need to eat more food which are rich in carbohydrates and fat. What is the next question? A week back, Raj broke his leg. Suggest 3 food items that could help heal Raj's injured leg. What is the answer? Milk, eggs and pulses which contain proteins will help heal Raj's injury. So we know that protein-rich food helps to repair the damaged parts of the body. So food items such as milk, beans, meat, all these are rich in proteins. And this helped Raj to get healed out of his injury. Coming to the next one, that is the value-based question. So let's read the following situation and answer the question. The first one. It was Yash's 6th birthday. At the end of his birthday party, his family noticed that there was a large amount of food left behind. His parents decided to distribute the leftover food in a nearby orphanage. So this is the statement. Now let's read the question and answer it. The first one, why should we not waste food? So the question here is, why should we not waste food? So we all know that we live in a country. So we live in country India, where we can see many people are living without food, or we can say many people are not able to get food every day. So we should not waste food. The second question here is, what values are shown by Yash's parents? You can answer it. So you can write the answer. You can just think over the answer. Yash's parents show the value of sharing, caring and consciousness for those who are less fortunate. Now, let's move on to the next one, that is the activity zone. So in this activity zone, what you have to do is you can prepare a fruit salad. So the ingredients required for making the fruit salad are given. Even the steps for making it is given in the textbook. You can just go through it and you can make a fruit salad. You can make a fruit salad with all the fruits that we have available. So you can just take a video of making a fruit salad and you can send it through Microsoft Teams. And next we have a project SON. Then here what you have to do here is, what did you eat for breakfast, lunch and dinner yesterday? Make a list. So you have to make a list of food items that you had for your breakfast, for your lunch and for your dinner. And then you have to write it down in the space given. Then you have to group these food items in the given table. So below that you can see a table there. What do you have to do? You have to group these food items. So first one, food that helps me grow. So food that helps us grow, they are rich in proteins, right? Then food that helps me work, that gives us, that are rich in carbohydrates. So you have to group these food items in the given table. Then some more questions are given there. Do you think your body gets all that it needs from the food that you eat? You have to mark the answer. If it is yes, you can mark it as yes. If it is no, you can mark it as no. The next one. Do you think you should include some other kinds of food in your diet? So this also you can answer it. So both these activities you can do it and do send it through Microsoft Teams. Coming to the next one, it is about a great scientist. Name Casimir Funk. The great scientist, his name is Casimir Funk. And he was the first person to tell us about vitamins. He was the first person to tell us about vitamins. And this person found that there was a substance which is present in brown rice. You know what that substance? That substance is called as the vital amine. And this vital amine, which is a substance which is present in brown rice, that helps to cure disease. That helps to cure disease. And later, this was found to be true. So that is about the great scientist named Casimir Funk, who was the first one to tell us about vitamins. Coming to the next one, that is worksheet, unit 2. So you have exercise given here. So let's start with the first one. I'll read out the question and you can mark the answers in the space given. So the first one is, name the human organs. So the first one, it takes air to the lungs. So you have to write the organ which takes air to the lungs. The second one, it is a pipe-like organ of the digestive system. The third one, it cleans blood. The fourth one, digestion is completed in this organ. And the fifth one, it works like a pump all the time. So let's see the answer. So what is the first one? It takes air to the lungs. So which organ helps us to take air to the lungs? It is the windpipe. The second one, it is a pipe-like organ of the digestive system. So that is the food pipe. And the third one, it cleans blood. So what is the answer? Kidney. We learnt that kidneys help in purification of blood. It cleans the blood. Fourth one, digestion is completed in this organ. So what is the answer? The answer is small intestine. And the fifth one, it works like a pump all the time. What is the answer? That is the heart. Our heart works like a pump all the time. So let's move on to the second one. That is, connect the food items with proper nutrients. So there you can see different food items are given and at the same time nutrients are given. So you have to connect the food items with proper nutrients. So let's start with carbohydrates. So let's see which all food items are rich in carbohydrates. You have banana, eggs, ghee, all are given. So which food item is rich in carbohydrate? That is banana. So you can write banana is rich in carbohydrates. So coming to the next one, let's see proteins. So which all food items are rich in proteins? So is egg? Yes, eggs are rich in proteins. Then fish. What about fish? Yes, fish are rich in proteins. Then we have milk. So milk is also rich in protein. Now coming to the next one, vitamins and minerals. So which all food items are rich in vitamins and minerals? So let's see which all food items are rich in vitamins and minerals. So what about capsicum? Capsicum is rich in vitamins and minerals. Then apple, then carrot, beans, all these are rich in vitamins and minerals. So which is the last one given? That is the fat. So which food item is rich in fat? That is ghee. Milk products are rich in fat. Coming to the third one, match the following. So you have to match it with the correct pair. So first one, it is given proteins. Second one, carbohydrates. Third one, vitamins. And the fourth one, fruits and vegetables. So let's see, proteins, which is the correct pair. You have to match with letter C. So your body needs to grow. For your body to grow, you need protein-rich food. Second one, carbohydrates. So carbohydrates, you can match it with letter D. It gives us energy. So food items which are rich in carbohydrates and fat, we call them as energy-giving food. It gives us energy. So third one, that is vitamins. So the answer is A, keeps you healthy. And the fourth one, fruits and vegetables. So we can match with letter B, have vitamins and minerals. Then the next one is group the organs as external and internal organs. So we learnt about organs. We know that we have external organs and internal organs. Organs which are present outside the body, we call it as external organs, and organs which are present inside the body, we call them as internal organs. So let's group the organs as external and internal. So first one, limbs. Limbs means our hands and legs. So are they external or internal? They are external. The second one is lungs. So lungs is present inside the body. So it is an internal organ. What about brain? So brain is also an internal organ. It is present inside the body. Then what about skin? So skin is an external organ. It covers all parts of our body. Then eyes. Eyes is an external organ. Then bones, internal organ. Then stomach. It is an internal organ. Then heart. Heart is an internal organ. Then what about nose? It is an external organ. Kidneys, internal organs. What about spinal cord? They are internal organs. Then we have the small intestine. It is also an internal organ. Then the last one, that is the tongue. It is also an internal organ. Coming to the next one, that is the model test paper. So you can attempt this as a test paper. You can take 1 hour time to complete this, and once you have done this, you can send this through Microsoft Teams. So we are done with this chapter. I hope you all understood about this chapter. We'll meet in the next class with a new chapter. Till then, thank you.